Well, hi guys, welcome back to another Yonder Mountain review. Today I hope to be able to answer all the questions that I've received about the ALLPOWERS R1500 power unit which we've got here. ALLPOWERS kindly sent me this unit out to test and try out, and I've been using it extensively for the past 6 weeks on car camps and generally around the house. So I wanted to be able to test it first before coming to you with some more information, and I can give you an honest opinion about how this thing works. I'm going to run through all the specs. We'll have a look at close up and see what the different kind of uses are of this particular unit. And also it comes with the SF200 FLEXIBLE 200 watt solar panel. So we're going to have a look at the two and hopefully answer all your questions. So guys, let's have a look at some of the basic specs. There is a link in the video description if you want to check out the ALLPOWERS website for the full description and technical specs. Please do so, but I will give an overview. So first things first, this is a 1800 watt pure cine wave generator with a surge protector up to 3000 watts. It's a 1152 watt hour power station. Now you might be asking, well, what's the difference between watts and watt hours? Well, the watts is the measure of rates of power at any given time, and the watt hour is a measure of the amount of energy that it's using for a specific moment in time, i.e. how long will it run a particular appliance. The battery on this one compared to some of the other ones, now I have reviewed the S2000, I'll put a link in the video description for that video if you haven't already seen it. Now although that is a bigger capacity unit, which was the 2000 watt, this is 1800 watt, this does have some significant benefits. And the first one being, it's got the new Li-Fi PO4 battery, which is the latest technology, and it runs for 3,500 cycles. What that means is run it down flat and charge it to full. Lifespan, you can do that 3,500 times, so ALLPOWERS claim. Now clearly I can't test that, but what I can say is this is very, very good quality. One of the big things about this one I've noticed over the S2000 is it is whisper quiet. Even when it's on full tilt, operating on 1800 watts, it is incredibly quiet. It's whisper quiet, 43 decibels at 600 watts and 58 decibels on full tilt, 800 watts. Another added advantage of this particular unit as well is it has 24/7 UPS, which is uninterruptible power supply. So if you're operating in the home and there's any outages, it'll automatically click from mains onto battery power as well. One of the other things as well, now I think this is fantastic because I lose cables for my mobile phone all the time, and you have two 15 watt QI fast charge ports on the top, so you can actually, if you've got two phones or you're there, out with your pal or family members, whatever, you can charge two mobile devices that are compatible side by side. Absolutely perfect. Now if you wanted to extend the capacity of this one, it has got the capability for extendable power with ALLPOWERS B1000 booster packs as well. So it really does, in my opinion, does everything that you would need around the house and on any car camp or a camping experience. But if you do feel like you want more power, it's nice to know that you can extend it as well. As far as charging is concerned, when I did the review on the S2000, that one took around about 4 to 5 hours to fully charge. This one goes from 0% to 80% in about 45 minutes. Now when I've put this to the test, when I've run it and I've run it down to 0, plugged it into the mains to charge it back up, 0 to 100 takes just under an hour and a half in real time. Now that is a massive benefit, a massive benefit. Of course, you can charge it off the solar panels as well. Now with this being the 200 watt solar panel, it's going to charge much better than the 100 watt, of course. Now I haven't been able to test this out just yet, but it certainly gives all the specs and estimated times of charging on the website as well. Now, the other beauty of this is, and I'll show you the ports, we'll have a swing around it so we can get a closer look, but you can plug it into the cigarette lighter, or the 12 volt power supply as it's called. It's not really called a cigarette lighter anymore, is it, in the car? But you can plug it in there and you can charge it on the move. Now for me, if I'm going up to the Highlands and I'm travelling around, and if I've used it and it's getting low, and if it's a a poor day, or I haven't got the solar panel, well, you can use the XT60 cable and you can plug it into the charger of your car, and here presto, you're back in business. Right guys, hopefully that's given you a nice overview of some of the basic specs of the unit as well. Let's get a closer look so you can get a feel for what the ports are, what it does. I'm going to plug some things in as well so you can see the high definition LCD display and see exactly what information it gives you as well. And yeah, let's have a closer look. Fantastic. One of the key things I particularly like about this is the actual styling and design of it. It looks really, really modern, certainly more so than the S2000. Nice logo on there, and I'm just going to go from top to bottom. So on the top, there's the two 15-watt wireless charging ports on the top, and it's a nice flat surface as well when you're out camping. You've got your DC output there, so you've got two USB-A's on the top. They're 18 watt, they're fast chargers, and USB-C fast charger 100 watts. And to activate these ports, you just push that button there. You've got your LCD display there, which tells you your battery percentage. It also tells you your wattage input and output, and it also tells you how many days or hours you've got left remaining, and you've got your power button there. Over to the right, you've got your DC output, which is your 12 volt, and all nicely protected with rubberized coating as well. And underneath, you've got the 4 plug sockets, again, all protected with the rubberized cover as well. What I particularly like is on the sides, you've got your charging, so of course you've got your mains charger, you've got your surge protector, and then you've also got the XT60 for your solar panel, and that is just press and click. On the other side, you've got your expander ports as well. Yeah, it's a really smart looking bit of kit, and it's really, really adaptable. You can use a whole host of different appliances on this. I'm not going to plug a load of different things in like I did with the S2000, because it will run anything up to 1800 watts and maybe even a little bit more. So we know that is for a fact. But I'm going to plug something in just so you can see the LCD display and how it kind of tells you and gives you some vital information about what wattage it's using as well. Let's get something plugged in. Well, if you're going to plug something in, you might as well plug in the biggest and most powerful unit you can. I've got the Scoville air fryer. You might have seen us use it on various videos. It's absolutely perfect. To activate the plug sockets, make sure you push that button there, and it tells you you've got 97% charge on there at the moment. And at the minute, although you can see the air fryer is on, it's not drawing any power. But let's turn it on and we'll have a look. So we're on there. Let's put it on to 185. Well, I'll tell you what, let's put it on to full tilt, 200 on the air fryer for 16 minutes, and we'll set it away. So now what we're doing here really is looking at the display. The whirring noise, you can't actually hear the ALLPOWERS unit. The noise is coming from the air fryer. But you can see there, that's drawn 1,495 watts. And it tells me that I can run that constantly for 39 minutes. Now what happens with the air fryers and other appliances like that, they get up to temperature and then they cut off. So that 39 minutes is going to be a heck of a lot longer, that's for sure. I've used this loads and cooked all kinds of meals. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. So there you go. Air fryer capabilities out of the back of your car. Doesn't get much better than that, guys, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the SF200 200 watt solar panel. Now this particular one is wafer thin. It's only 3mm thick, that's all it is, and it's very, very flexible, which is perfect because what it means is it can mold to various different kind of, places wherever you might be situating this thing. Now it'll flex up to 250 degrees, which is incredible. A lot of people ask about the solar panels. Obviously in the UK, the weather, and especially in the Highlands of Scotland, the weather's changeable at best. So what if you're using it and all of a sudden it starts pissing down? Well, this is IP68 water resistant and sun resistant on the off chance we get some really hot days, so you've got nothing to worry about. Dimensions wise, this is 1,375 millimeters by 780 millimeters by 3 mil thick. So that gives you an idea of the dimensions of it as well. Weight wise, it's 4.1 kilograms, which is 9 pounds. So okay, it's not the lightest thing in the world. That in combination with the actual unit itself, it's not very light. But these types of things aren't really designed to be. You're not going to be hiking up the hills with this type of thing. This is for situating in a caravan or in a car camper or a motorhome or your home or, whatever. So that's the idea with it. You'll notice it's got some eyelets right the way around. You've got 6 reinforced mounting holes, so you can really strap it down to whatever it is that you're needing to. It comes with the XT60 cable. You'll see it just attached to it over on there, and you get a user's manual as well. This thing is as easy as plug and play. Well, there we go. That'll give you a good idea not only about the unit itself, the R1500, but also the solar panel as well. Incidentally, the solar panels, you can daisy chain them. You can connect other solar panels together to double or more the capacity on it as well, which is absolutely fantastic. All right, the big question, however, let's face it, it's about how much does this thing cost. These aren't cheap units, but for what you get, this is fantastic. And it's not just going to be something that you're going to be using for a couple of months and then sell on. This is probably something that you're going to be a camping companion or household companion probably for life, or as long as the unit will run, because they come in so handy. So I would look at this as an investment. So if you want to just buy the actual R1500 unit on its own, at the minute at time of filming on the ALLPOWERS website, it's £699.99. If you want to buy the SF200 solar panel on its own, that is £219.99. And if you buy the two together, it's £919.98. So, all right, we're not just talking a couple £100 here. It's quite an outlay, but for the features, for the benefits, and everything that you're going to be able to do with this thing over such a long period of time, and the benefits, it's absolutely top class. Now, I'm not sat here trying to flog anything to you guys. Far from it. It's my job to show off the product so you guys can see these different things, and you can make your own mind up on whether you want one or not. That's up to you guys. There is a discount. That being said, ALLPOWERS have kindly given us a unique discount code. So if you are after one, the link is in the video description for it. Click on the link, go to the cart, add what you want, and if you type in the discount code Yonder Mountain Adventures, it's at the bottom of the screen, guys, Yonder Mountain Adventures, they'll give you an additional unique 10% discount. So that really does help, especially if you're after this type of equipment. Well, guys, I hope you found that helpful and useful, and it's answered all your questions. Do feel free, leave us a comment in the comment section. Any other questions, if I can help you with, of course I will do. Guys, if you're enjoying this type of content as well, the review videos, give this video a thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, but most importantly, it lets me know that you guys are enjoying it, and I'll keep on doing the review videos for you. If you haven't already done so, click subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. That way, every time I upload a new Yonder Mountain adventure, Yonder Mountain review, or the new Yonder Mountain podcast, you'll get a buzzer on your phone so you'll not miss a thing. Fantastic. Well, guys, that's a wrap from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed putting it together for you. There's really only one thing left to say. It's no surprise. The importance of getting away from the TV. Forget about the news. Forget about the doom and the gloom that seems to be everywhere at the minute. It's toxic. It just brings you down. get your backpack on and head out to your local woodland, head out on an adventure. Whatever you do, soak up some much needed prescription nature. And on that note, guys, I love you and leave you, and we'll see you on next week's Yonder Mountain adventure. Bye for now.